Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down a revolution that is, well, already happening. How AI is set to completely reshape the entire banking industry. And we're going to explore this whole transformation across three really powerful and distinct phases.
Okay, so let's dive right in. You can think of the story of AI's impact on banking as a three-act play. First up, we've got the efficiency wave, which is powered by narrow AI. That's pretty much where we are right now. Then, things get really interesting at the transformation point with general AI, which is predicted to kick off around 2030. And finally, we enter a whole new reality with super AI, starting somewhere around 2040.
So let's start with the here and now. This era is all about what's called artificial narrow intelligence, or ANI for short. This is the kind of AI we're all getting used to. It's a specialist. It's absolutely brilliant at doing very specific, often repetitive tasks. At the end of the day, it's really just an incredibly powerful tool for us humans.
Now, what's so fascinating here is seeing how AI is acting like a super-powered assistant. It's automating all that data-heavy grunt work in practically every department you can think of, from retail branches to the compliance team. But, and this is the key thing, it always leaves the final judgment, the big strategic call to a human. Right now, it's all about augmentation, not total replacement.
And listen, this isn't just about software quietly running on a server somewhere. No way. The physical bank branch itself is going to look completely different. We're talking about actual physical robots taking over routine tasks. A robot might greet you at the door, while another one is in the back handling all the cash. It's all about making the branch safer and way more efficient. So the really crucial point for this whole first era is perfectly summed up in this one phrase. The strategy is simple. Let the high-tech handle all the boring, procedural stuff, which frees up the human bankers to focus on what they do best, building deep, meaningful customer relationships. That's the high-touch part.
Okay, so if you're a banker, what does this actually mean for you? Well, to survive in this new world, you've got to make a huge shift in your skills. You have to move away from just processing things and double down on what makes you uniquely human. We're talking about empathy, ethical judgment, creative problem solving, and this subtle, irreplaceable art of negotiation. All right, now let's jump ahead because right around 2030, everything is predicted to change. Fundamentally, the entire relationship between people and AI is going to take a massive leap. We're going to go from seeing AI as a simple tool to working with AI as an expert colleague. This is the big one. This is the tipping point. Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI, finally arrives. And what we're talking about here is an AI that can reason, that can learn, and that can make decisions at the same level as a human expert. And that, right there, completely changes the entire game.
See, in the AGI era, AI doesn't just help you with your job, it takes over entire professions. It's making its own decisions on huge corporate loans, it's running complex M&A strategies from start to finish, and it's basically eliminating entire departments like risk and compliance. All that core analytical work that used to be the domain of seasoned bankers, well, that now belongs to the AGI. Now, with AGI as the brain and super advanced robotics as the body, the physical bank becomes something else entirely. It's a completely self-sufficient operation. It's running 24/7, nonstop, all handled by androids and maintenance bots. There's just no need for human intervention anymore.
So what's left for us, for humans? When an AGI has mastered all knowledge and analysis, our value shifts to things it just can't replicate. Things like taking ultimate responsibility for huge decisions, defining a purpose that's driven by real passion, and acting as that crucial bridge between the cold digital world of AI and the warm physical world of people. And now for the final act. This is where we meet artificial superintelligence, or ASI. We're talking about an intellect so incredibly vast and powerful that it doesn't just change banking, it could make the entire concept totally obsolete. And this slide just perfectly illustrates that final mind-bending leap. You see, ASI doesn't just do banking jobs better. It fundamentally restructures our society so we don't even need them anymore. Things like risk, management, even the very idea of investment, they all become obsolete concepts in a world of perfect prediction and resource allocation. And the crucial point here is that the arrival of ASI could mean something truly profound. It could signal the end of work as we know it. Think about it. For the first time in all of human history, we might actually be freed from the basic need to labor just to survive.
So what's left for people to do then? Well, our roles would have to transition completely. We'd stop managing numbers and spreadsheets, and we'd start curating the human experience. We would become the ones who decide what is truly important, what is beautiful, what is just, and ultimately, what makes life worth living.
Okay, let's just take a second and quickly recap this incredible journey and see how the role of the banker, and really humanity itself, evolves through these three powerful phases of AI.
This table really gives us that perfect side-by-side view of the escalating impact. You can see the banker's role shifting from simply using a tool to collaborating with a colleague, and finally to being freed from labor altogether. It's a journey from just increasing efficiency to the complete obsolescence of the profession itself.
And this really leaves us with the final and maybe the most important question to think about as we head into this wild future. When AI can manage efficiency perfectly, how will we as a species define what's actually valuable? It's going to be up to us to decide what is truly worth optimizing for. That's our explainer for today. Thanks for joining us.